Determine the rule for each of the following cubic graphs shown below. For part A, we can see that this particular graph has a point of inflection. So that means we're going to start with form y equals a times x minus h to the power of 3 plus k, where hk is the coordinates of the turning point. So that means our equation becomes y equals a x, and if it's at positive 1, we have x minus 1 inside the brackets, and then the y value is 3, so it's plus 3 in the k position. We then use the 0.25 to find the dilation factor a. So we're going to sub in 2, 5 into this equation, and that will give us 5 is equal to a bracket 2 minus 1 to the power of 3 plus 3, and that will give, when we simplify it, 5 is equal to 2 minus 1 is just 1 cubed, so we have a plus 3. Subtracting 3 from both sides of this equation, and we find that a is equal to 2. Therefore, the equation of the first graph is y equals 2 x minus 1 cubed plus 3. For the second graph, we can see that there's a linear factor and there's a repeated factor involved. So we can start with the general equation that is y equals a, and we're going to have x minus m and then x minus n squared for the repeated factor. So this value here is the m, it's just a linear factor, and this point here is n, it's a repeated factor, so it looks and behaves a bit like a parabola around that point. So subbing in the m and n, we have y equals a, and for the first bracket we have x plus 2. So according to the null factor law, having a linear factor of x plus 2 gives an intercept of x equals negative 2. And then having a repeated factor at 1 means that x minus 1 all squared is this bracket here. Once again, we use the additional point, this time it's 2, negative 2. And we sub that into the equation to find the dilation factor of a. So this means that minus 2 is equal to a times 2 plus 2 times 2 minus 1 squared. So simplifying that, we have minus 2 is equal to, and this is 4, so 2 plus 2 is 4, and then 2 minus 1 is 1 squared, so it's just 4a. And dividing both sides by 4, we find that a is equal to negative 1/2. Therefore, the equation of the second cubic is y equals negative 1/2 x plus 2 times x minus 1 squared.